We went to the Seattle Art Museum and saw an exhibit called Flesh and Blood. And I will just read to you from the information sheet they provide. Notice the sign says, please take photos. They encourage people to share this on social media. From Titian to Ribera, paintings never before seen in Seattle. Flesh and Blood, Italian masterpieces from Capodimonte Museum offers a rare opportunity to experience the fierce beauty of art from the 16th and 17th centuries. Renowned Renaissance artists such as Titian and Raphael joined Baroque masters including Giuseppe de Ribera, Guido Reni, and Bernardo Cavallino to reveal the aspirations and limitations of the human body and the many ways it expresses love and devotion, physical labor, and tragic suffering. Many of the 17th century works reflect the dramatic chiaroscuro, light and dark, style typical of the work from Naples in this time. A compelling use of this style can be seen in Artemisia Gentileschi's Visceral Judith and Holofernes. Here are the Jewish heroine beheads the Assyrian general who was threatening to destroy her village. The choice to portray the violent climax of the story perhaps relates to the artist's own traumatic experience in 1611 when she was raped by the painter Augusto Tassi. This work is one example of the numerous paintings in the exhibit that use flesh and blood to show the best and worst of human behavior, brilliant evocations of agony and ecstasy, delight and despair. So enjoy the pictures and the captions following each picture. Pictures are about 10 seconds, captions are 5 seconds, and you can pause at any time to read or observe longer if you want to. And this is just a clip of me observing some of the paintings. There were several still life paintings in the exhibition, and I thought it was interesting to observe the different subjects in the still life paintings of the 16 and 1700s compared to still life paintings of today. See how the sheep's head is there? The next picture is going to be a little darker of an exposure. And the picture after this, I am going to focus more in on the blue and white flowers at the top. And I liked this picture. It made me think of my sister, who was a ballerina. This is the entryway of the Seattle Art Museum, and these figures were some of them from the old original Seattle Art Museum up in Volunteer Park on Capitol Hill. So it's just interesting to see the rams again and the Chinese statue. This camel, 55 years ago, when we were kids, we would climb on top of that and ride the camel. You can see how its back has a polished look from all the kids that had been on the thing riding it. They don't allow you to do that anymore, unfortunately, but I wanted to. So that concludes our trip to the Seattle Art Museum. I'm having a nice cup of coffee and listening to the band, and this is just a little closing scene right now. Seattle Art Museum is a very nice place to have a Christmas party, all right.